Grateful to retain the rank of komusubi after a November ruined by a right foot problem, Mitakeumi entered January with two things in mind: concerns over lower back pain, and complete confidence he could beat the ozeki. Might that best explain his erratic run of form in week 1? He knew Takarafuji would fall like a house of cards if he kept him in the center of the ring, taking extra care to tame the left with a series of low blocks. But sky-high hopes were tempered on day 2 when he fell into Takarafuji's block. His left bicep seized, his right forearm clamped. And although having the muscle to break free against a man he led 7-2, he was loath to put that back through a rope maneuver. "Yet I didn't pull or take a step back, did I?" he reminded reporters post-event. This no-nonsense defeat of Asanoyama, the shining example. That good work too, though, was undone by the windmill thrusts of Daicisho, resisted well by the right leg, but not by the upper body. Day 5 saw a third straight defeat to Onosho, who resisted his manic drive with that awesome defensive right. And on day 6, although unsticking Takayasu's left, he came unstuck against the outside right. "Not that the run of defeats bothered me," he said, after also losing his next one to Terunofuji. "I was clearly going forward as I wanted, and that same commitment to attack brought my turnaround in week 2. That it did, starting with this marvelous display against Shodai. The right lodged firmly in the pit, setting up the inside left grip to deliver win number 3, all against ozeki. "I did it throughout putting my sheer desire to beat them," he bragged. Promising to finally kick on, Mitake lived up to his words by matching Hokutofuji for spirit, sticking relentlessly to that right elbow until it submitted. And on day 10, he felt Onosho's left leg slide and applied the glancing pull. A perfectly angled tachiai, flick and pull, had sparring partner Tochinoshin scurrying for the rope on day 11, before the rare technique of maki otoshi, wrap around and drop, earned a 20-second win from 25 against Tamawashi. On day 13, things got yet better through knocking away Kagayaki's right to expose the chest and following through for rank-preserving win number 8. However, even he now admits that it's just like me to screw something up. And he again let double figures slip through fingers with defeat to Endo, gaining an inside left but conceding his foe's favoured frontal right. Mitake did at least end with the satisfaction of finally beating Kiribayama, whose right foot seemed in dire trouble. And after his latest instance of 9 wins, which could have been so much more, he was asked how to rid himself of the need for 4 or 5 defeats before clicking into gear. "I'm working on things," he insists. "Each January bout remains firmly in the memory, and I'll be using them for reference. Until recently, I'd always thought that speed equaled power, meaning even when my weight increased, I was like, combine that with speed, and I can output even more power. But I've now changed my stance. I've lost about 10 kilos and am now working on agility. It's important to be able to move as I intend. He's pledged to try for double figures in March, of course, but also warned his fans to buckle in for a roller coaster ride. Most pundits seem convinced he has the skills to make ozeki. The question thus seems to be, how badly does Mitakeumi want it?